149, we've got the number 1 seed, Anderson Heap, the sophomore from St. Cloud, Florida, wrestling for Davidson. And from the Citadel, we've got the number 3 seed, the returning SoCon champion, Carson DeRosier, coming out of Helena, Montana, wrestling for the Bulldogs. Big match here. Carson DeRosier defeating Kaiser from App State in the semifinals to make it here to this final match. He was the number 2 seed. So we'll see if he can repeat from last year and beat the number 1 seed here in Anderson Heap.
Heap, the first Wildcat to reach the final since Tanner Peak back in 2023. He's the number 1 seed in his weight class.
DeRosier with a heavy tie, Heap clearing it.
Anderson Heap of Davidson is the first finalist from Davidson since 2023.
These guys feeling each other out. No one's quite committed to an attack yet.
I imagine there's a ton of focus out there from both these guys. Want to make sure they hit their marks.
Right at 1 minute, there's a single leg attempt from Carson DeRosier. He's able to get it up. We'll see if he comes high with it. Anderson Heap fighting hands here, heavy on the head. Carson DeRosier cracking down, looking to back trip, not quite able to get to it. Now running the pipe, coming high. He's got to get to that second ankle. He's there, but he needs Anderson Heap to be on a hip. Another trip. And there's the second ankle on the edge of the mat, and the takedown's called with just 20 seconds left in the first period. We're going to get a reset at the middle. Looks like we got a clock issue on the mat. As I'm looking at it, the clock's reading 3 minutes on the mat. As we know, there's 20 seconds left in this first period. Now it's corrected there, 21 seconds left. Carson DeRosier leading 3-0 with 1 second of riding time right now. Anderson Heap right up to his feet. Carson DeRosier's got to get a return here. Sucks him back to the mat. And Anderson Heap able to cut away on the edge. There's a 1 point escape as the first period winds down. Anderson Heap with the choice. He's going to take down going into the second. Looking to get another quick escape. Bring this to 2-3 as it stands now, 3-1 in favor of DeRosier from the Citadel. Anderson Heap, big switch attempt there. Now able to cut away. We're now 2-3, very tight match. 2-3 in favor of Carson DeRosier.
Just 32 seconds of raw time for DeRosier.
Now Heap in on a single leg. Doesn't look like he's got it locked. And we've got a stalemate. Carson DeRosier really heavy on that head.
You mentioned feeling each other out. Still feels like they're doing that with each other a little bit. With under a minute left to play in this second period.
A lot of ties and tie clears, big snaps. Sweep single attempt now from Anderson Heap. He's got it up in the air. Nice overhook or over tie post single. Now he runs the pipe down. He doesn't quite have that second foot. No takedown called yet. Carson DeRosier able to square up. Another sweep single attempt. Very good defense there from Carson DeRosier. Attacking that second hand, making sure that Anderson Heap wasn't able to get to his second ankle or leg to keep that takedown. Carson DeRosier going down to start the third. Riding time not a factor, 32 seconds in favor of Carson DeRosier. If Anderson Heap were to ride him out, they'd be tied, but there it is. One escape. Carson DeRosier now taking his lead 4-2. He can't be comfortable here. Just a 2-point lead. A takedown will change the whole match. Anderson Heap now in on a low single. Looking to come up with it. He caught both ankles there. No takedown called yet. Carson DeRosier locked around the chest, sitting on his butt. There's the takedown called for Anderson Heap. Carson DeRosier with just over a minute left. He's got to get away. And there's the escape. We're all tied up at 5. With just under a minute left in this match.
Wow.
We're going to get a reset.
It's going to be an exciting last 56 seconds of this third period.
And here we go. It might as well be 1 minute overtime. They've got to go get a takedown to win it. .20 seconds left in this match. Anderson Heap with a little attack there. There's a low single attempt for Anderson Heap. Carson DeRosier down block. Nothing there. 10 seconds winding down. And that's going to be the match in regulation. We're going to sudden victory overtime here on our 149-pound Southern Conference Championship match. First point scored wins. Anderson Heap with some big snaps. There's a low single. Carson DeRosier able to kick away. Really close there. There's a knee pull single from Carson DeRosier. Now a re-attack from Anderson Heap, big sweep single. He's trying to get to it. Carson DeRosier doing a really good job putting weight down on that hip, squaring up. We got a stalemate call here. 1:24 left in this sudden victory overtime. These guys are getting after it. Another shot attempt from Anderson Heap.
Heap trying to become the first national qualifier for Gardner-Webb since 2015.
Post single attempt there for Carson DeRosier, not there. Just under a minute left here in sudden victory. We might be going to 30-second rideouts. There's a stall call against Carson DeRosier. First of the match, but that could be big here with the out-of-bounds stall call rules. If we go out here, he could get another one real quick. 15 seconds now. There's another shot attempt from Anderson Heap, and he's able to double off. That's it. Anderson Heap with the double leg to finish. Just 3 seconds left. And sudden victory overtime. And Anderson Heap from Davidson is your Southern Conference champion at 149 pounds. He will go on to wrestle at the national tournament.
The first Wildcat to reach the finals since 2023 and the first national qualifier for the Runnin' Bulldogs since 2015. The number 1 seed, victorious from Davidson. That one was full of excitement. Anderson Heap, well earned.